A place near and dear to my heart, Sonic Drive-In is stirring up some excitement with the return of their much-loved dirty sodas this summer. What does that mean?
So that means that you can order like what's your favorite drink from Sonic?
I guess I'll go ocean water, but I like a lot of them.
Okay, yeah, let's say maybe a Dr. Pepper.
Perfect.
Or, your standard fun drink that you would order from Sonic. Then you can ask to make it dirty, which means that you're going to add coconut cream,
right,
coconut syrup, and a splash of lime. All right,
that sounds great.
Really refreshing,
amazing,
right? And Sonic actually created this option to push more non-alcoholic options,
right,
which is a great thing. But however, we are rethinking our drinks again today. A couple of months ago, I did a visual of how much sugar is in our drinks, and so
right,
today I'm visually showing you how much sugar you're adding or empty calories that you're adding to your drink, while showing you what you could swap these dirty sodas or the calories that you're adding to the dirty sodas for a more nutrient-dense alternative. Okay, so let's just jump in. So let's just say that you got that Dr. Pepper,
right,
okay? And so I'm going through the different sizes that you would order from Sonic, okay? Small, medium, large, or Route 44,
right,
okay? So if you ordered a small, then you're gonna add about 65 to 70 calories to that drink if you make it dirty, okay? And so that's actually equal to about 3 small snack size candies, which is in this case is 3 Musketeers. Okay, so that's the sugar, and that's the sugar that you're adding, which would be about 10 to 15 grams of added sugar.
Got it.
So if you want to reach for maybe a more fueling alternative that's more nutrient dense, then go for like a half of an avocado, which would actually give you about 6 to 7 grams of fiber.
Now, someone like me would say, but the avocado doesn't take you to Flavor Town.
Yes, well, you're right, but maybe even like starting with the small option. So when I get to the Route 44, you'll see a big difference in the calories.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth mentioning that if this is your worth it food, like if you love Sonic, then maybe prioritize it every now and then, maybe
right,
not every day or multiple times a day.
Yes.
There's always a balance. So good point there, Alex.
Go.
Okay, so medium. So next if you make it dirty at Sonic with a medium, you're gonna add about 130 to 135 calories, which is actually equal to about a half a cup of cottage cheese with a small handful of berries, which will instead get you 13 grams of protein and 4 to 6 grams of fiber instead of 20 to 25 grams of sugar,
okay,
which is typically in like your grandma's cookie, the grandma brand cookie,
right,
what I'm talking
yeah.
Okay, and then a large dirty soda is going to get you about 200 calories of added calories, and you could replace it for 2 tablespoons of hummus, a half a cup of carrots, and multigrain crackers for 4 grams of fiber, 4 grams of protein, instead of 30 to 40 grams of sugar.
Are you giving me clearance to eat the sweet tarts? Is that what we're saying with this too?
Well, I'm saying that there's 30 to 40 grams of sugar in your sweet tarts.
Okay.
Yeah. That you're also adding to the dirty soda.
Got it.
You got it. Yeah.
I do.
So again, with a balance. So maybe if you are going to have something really high in sugar, it also is worth mentioning that you want to make sure you're getting enough protein
right,
throughout the day, because when you do just have the added sugars with nothing on your stomach, it's going to increase your sugar levels.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you're going to crash later and feel probably not that great.
Yeah.
So Route 44, so we went literally from 65 calories up to 265 calories that you're adding to this Route 44 drink when you make it dirty. So an egg burrito that you can make at home is actually going to give you about 265 calories. That's about 2 eggs with a tortilla and maybe some cheese, and that's equal to 22 grams of protein, 3 to 10 grams of fiber, instead of 45 to 50 grams of sugar
yep,
that you would get from a king size Kit Kat.
Now, the main question I have now is all this stuff makes sense to me, but what about the ice cream that Patrick is eating right now off camera?
Well, I will say that, ice cream is one of my worth it foods, okay? And so for me, I'm going to prioritize ice cream. I actually had a little bit of that ice cream that you're talking about today.
Well, I was left out of the party.
After I had my lunch, so, it's not going to spike your sugar as much. But to me, this dirty sodas, I could probably live without them.
Right.
They're not my cup of tea. They might be yours,
yep,
but it really just comes down to what is your fun food, what can you not live without, and maybe prioritize that within balance.
Okay, before we move on to our next health topic, how can people get hold of you, maybe give you some ideas for new topics?
Absolutely. If you have a question or a topic you'd like me to cover, just send us an email at pressreleases@ktbs.com.
All right, on to the rest of Health Watch now. Every 40 seconds, someone in the U.S. has a stroke. Receiving medical care during and after what's sometimes called a brain attack is critical.
But researchers say they've discovered disparities when it comes to which patients are most likely to receive that care after a stroke. Mandy Gaither has more.